Hello, friends, and welcome once again. Today, we are walking through the powerful and timeless life of Abraham, the man known as the father of faith. His story isn't just history, it's a mirror to our own walk with God. So let's explore his journey step by step and discover what it means to walk by faith, not by sight. So 1. The call to leave everything. You can see this in Genesis 12, verse 1 to 4. Abraham, originally named Abram, was living in Ur of the Chaldeans, a thriving but idol-worshipping city. Out of nowhere, God called him, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, to the land I will show you." God promised to bless him and make his name great, and make him a blessing to all nations. And what did Abraham do? He obeyed, without knowing exactly where he was going. So what lesson can we learn from this? God still calls us to leave our comfort zones, maybe not physical places, but mindset, habits, relationships. Like Abraham, we are called to trust God, even when the map is blank. 2. The test of waiting. So in Genesis 15 to 17, God promised Abraham a son, but years passed and still no child. Abraham was nearly 100, and his wife Sarah was barren. They began to doubt. Sarah gave him her servant Hagar, and they had a son, Ishmael. But this was not God's plan. Then finally, God fulfilled his promise. Sarah gave birth to Isaac, the child of promise. So what lesson can we learn from this? Waiting is part of the journey, yes. God's promise may take time, but he never forgets. Don't run ahead of him. His timing is always perfect. 3. The ultimate test, sacrificing Isaac. You can say this in Genesis 22. Then came the most difficult moment. God asked Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, the very son he had promised. Abraham obeyed. He took Isaac up the mentioned mountain, laid him on the altar, and raised the knife. But just in time, God stopped him and provided a ram instead. This was not about killing a son. It was about proving a faith that trusts even when it doesn't make sense. So what lesson can we learn from this? What's your Isaac? What's the thing you treasure most that God may be asking you to surrender? True faith holds nothing back. So 4. The covenant. A nation is born. Genesis 17. God changed Abram's name to Abraham, meaning father of many. He made a covenant promising that Abraham's descendants will become a great nation, Israel, and that through him all nations will be blessed. This promise looked forward not just to Isaac, but to Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. So what lesson can we learn from this? Your obedience isn't just for you, it's for generations. When you walk with God, you plant seeds that bless others long after you are gone. So 5. Abraham's legacy, faith that still speaks. You can see this in Hebrews 11, verse 8 to 12. Abraham lived a full life, 175 years. He made mistakes, he lied, he doubted, but through it all, he believed God. Hebrews 11 calls him a hero of faith. By faith, Abraham obeyed, even though he did not know where he was going. His faith wasn't perfect, but it was real. And that's what God honors. So what lesson can we learn from this? You don't need perfect faith, You just need faith that moves. Faith that says yes when God calls. Faith that keeps you walking when you don't see the whole path. So our final thoughts on Abraham's life. So Abraham's life is a roadmap for our own spiritual journey. When God says go, trust him. When the promise takes time, wait on him. When he asks for everything, surrender it. And when you fall, get back up and keep walking. Because like Abraham, your faith may impact far more than just you. God is still writing his promises through people who will believe, people like you. So thank you for joining this reflection on the life of Abraham. Keep trusting, keep working, because faith isn't just about being perfect. It's about saying yes to God, one step at a time. Thanks for joining, and bye-bye.